Welcome to AI Podcast. We're digging into the latest AI developments.
Yeah, specifically looking back at the week ending June 8th, 2025, some really interesting things happened.
Definitely. We've got a bunch of updates from, various sources covering what went down in AI this past week.
And our goal really is to just unpack the key stuff, make sense of it.
Right. Give you a quick, sharp overview so you know what actually matters.
Exactly.
Okay, let's jump in then because this first one,
Yeah.
wow, it's about AI and like high-stakes academics.
Yes, the JE Advanced Exam Performance. That was OpenAI's ChatGPT-o3.
Right. And for anyone who doesn't know, the JE Advanced,
Oh.
it's notoriously tough, right, for India's top engineering schools.
Extremely tough, requires really deep understanding, complex problem solving. It's not just memorization.
And this AI, well, the score it got was kind of mind-blowing,
It really was, 327 out of 360.
which is, what does that translate to?
Well, according to an engineer from IIT Kharagpur, Anushka Ashvi, that's basically equivalent to an all-India rank of 4, top 4.
Out of hundreds of thousands of students, that's incredible.
It is. And the sources point out this is a massive leap, a really major leap from what GPT-4 could do previously.
And the breakdown was impressive too, wasn't it? Like perfect in chemistry.
Full marks in chemistry, yeah. And almost perfect in math and physics. Chemistry especially, that requires a certain nuance.
Right, it's not just crunching numbers.
Exactly. So this isn't just about a test score. It signals AI's growing ability to, really grasp and apply complex knowledge in these demanding settings.
It's showing deeper reasoning, maybe.
It suggests that, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's sparking discussions,
Yeah.
about AI and coaching, maybe personalized tutoring.
And how we evaluate students, how we make education more accessible, maybe.
All those questions are coming up.
So it really makes you think, if AI can do this on such a hard exam, how might it change the way you learn or how you're assessed down the line?
Big questions. Does it help us learn better or change the whole system?
Okay, let's shift gears from elite exams to, well, something we all deal with, email.
Yes. The never-ending inbox. Google DeepMind's working on something here.
That's right. CEO Demis Hassabis mentioned it at SXSW London, a new Gmail tool.
And the idea isn't just those quick replies we already have.
No, this is different. It's supposed to draft replies that actually match your writing style, your specific tone.
Interesting. So it helps you clear emails faster,
But without sounding like a robot, it keeps your personal voice.
So it might generate something that sounds exactly like how you would say, "Got it, thanks," or whatever your usual sign-off is.
Yeah, you're using your phrasing, your formality level.
Which is quite a subtle but potentially powerful thing. It's making AI more personalized, right? Integrated into daily tools.
Even while all the big AGI debates are happening, they're also focusing on this very practical, personal level.
Yeah, making AI feel less like a separate thing and more like, I don't know, an extension of you online.
So imagine that for a second. An AI writing emails exactly like you. How would that change your day? Save time. Maybe even subtly change how you communicate.
It's definitely aiming for that seamless assistant feel.
Okay, moving from personal tools to the big picture. National strategy, infrastructure. There was some major news from India.
Right, involving the Andhra Pradesh government and NVIDIA.
Yeah, the chip giant. They signed an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding.
And the headline is establishing India's first AI university in Amaravati.
That's a big deal. And NVIDIA's commitment seems pretty deep, doesn't it? Based on the sources?
Oh, yeah, it's not just a nameplate. Over the next couple of years, they're planning to train, 10,000 students and engineers?
Help create the curriculum.
Support research centers, back 500 AI startups through their Inception program.
And even help set up AI factories, like serious compute centers, and provide the hardware.
It's quite comprehensive.
So the goal is clearly building a whole ecosystem there, right?
Absolutely. Transforming Andhra Pradesh into an innovation hub. It's integrating education, startups, global tech, all in one place.
Trying to democratize AI education, boost India's tech ambitions.
Exactly. It's that kind of focused regional push we're seeing more of. Government, education, industry working together.
It makes you wonder, how does this sort of investment change the global AI map you're navigating? Does it create new hotspots for innovation?
Or help more countries get seriously into the AI race. It definitely shifts things.
Okay, speaking of foundations, the data that trains these AI models. Huge topic. And there was news on the open data front.
Yes, from Eleuther AI. They work on open source AI, right?
Yeah, and they partnered with Hugging Face, the big AI platform. They released a data set called the Common Pile V0.1.
And it's massive, isn't it? Like 8 terabytes.
Huge. But the key thing isn't just the size, it's where the data comes from.
Right. Licensed and public domain sources only.
Which is a big deal because of all the concerns about copyright and, what exactly these models are being trained on. This is about transparency.
And they've already used it to build new models.
Yep, 2 new models, Comma V1-1T and Comma V0.1-2T, trained on this Common Pile data set.
And the crucial finding.
The reports say these models, trained on the open, licensed data, perform just as well as models trained on proprietary, closed data.
Now that's significant. It shows you can potentially build powerful AI responsibly.
Using data that's, auditable, reproducible.
And respectful of licensing. It tackles that black box data problem head on.
So why should you care where the AI's training data came from? Well, this suggests transparency doesn't have to mean sacrificing performance.
Yet pushing towards more open, ethical development standards. A really positive step, I think.
Definitely. Okay, let's shift again to governance, AI safety, and how it's intersecting with, well, bigger global issues.
Like national security. Anthropic made a move here, right?
They did. Anthropic, known for focusing on AI safety with models like Claude. They added a national security expert to their governance body.
Richard Fontaine from CNAS, the Center for a New American Security.
And he joined their long-term benefit trust. Can you remind us what that trust does? It's kind of unique to Anthropic.
Yeah, it's a core part of their structure. Its job is basically to oversee the board, make sure the company stays aligned with public safety goals, especially as they build more powerful AI. It's meant to be a check.
So adding Fontaine, it really highlights what the sources called the growing intersections between AI and geopolitical strategy.
Exactly. It shows Anthropic is serious about considering those broader security implications as their models get more capable. It's embedding that perspective right into their oversight.
It certainly raises a question for you, the listener. How should national security concerns influence AI development? Is having people like Fontaine involved in a necessary safeguard?
It signals that AI leaders are recognizing the impact goes way beyond just tech or business.
Okay, let's swing back to India for one more development. This one's about making AI work for everyone across different languages.
Ah, the AI for Harat initiative, Nandan Nilekani's involved?
Yes, the Infosys co-founder. He's pledged a pretty significant amount, about 70 crore or roughly 8.5 million US dollars over multiple years.
To AI for Har at IIT Madras. And their whole focus is language, right?
Building open source AI tools for India's 22 official languages, which is crucial given the linguistic diversity there.
Making AI truly multilingual for India.
And these tools are already being used. The sources mention some examples.
Yeah, things like Voice UPI for payments, the Pashini translation platform, Kisan Imitra for farmers.
So it's about the core tech, translation, text-to-speech, speech recognition, but making it work well across all these languages and accents.
The impact is potentially huge, making digital services inclusive for millions more people in their own language.
And it supports this thing called the AIPOD repository, right, to help others build public good applications.
It's all about breaking down those language barriers. Essential if AI's benefits are going to reach everyone.
So how does AI that understands your language, whatever it is, change who can access technology? It's fundamental, really.
A really powerful application of AI for social inclusion.
All right, now for something completely different. A major legal case in the U.S. with big AI implications. The DOJ versus Google.
The big antitrust case. And it's not just about search anymore.
Apparently not entirely. Judge Amit Mehta, who's overseeing it, is reportedly also considering Google's dominance in AI as part of the case.
Interesting. So alongside the search monopoly issue.
Exactly. And the potential remedies being discussed are pretty drastic, according to the sources.
Like what?
Things like forcing Google to share data with rivals, ending those default search steals, maybe even divesting Chrome.
Wow. Big stuff. And how does AI fit into those potential remedies?
Well, the key point highlighted is that the judge might mandate rules specifically forcing Google to open up its vast AI training data to competitors.
Ah, so connecting the data advantage from search directly to AI dominance.
It seems that way, recognizing that controlling that data is key to leading in AI right now.
So this case could seriously shake up the AI playing field, not just search. We're just reporting what the sources say the judge is considering, of course.
But it raises that question for you. Why link search dominance and AI dominance? And how might remedies like forced data sharing affect the AI tools you use every day? Could it spur more competition?
It really underscores how central data is to this whole AI revolution.
Okay, finally, let's look at something really cutting edge. The quest for AI that can, well, improve itself.
Right, the self-improving AI concept. This comes from Sakana AI and researchers at UBC.
And they built something called the Darwin-Goodall machine, DGM.
Yeah. Sounds like something out of science fiction, doesn't it?
A little bit. What does it actually do?
The sources describe it as an AI agent that can evolve by modifying and testing its own source code.
Wait, it rewrites its own code.
That's the idea, like a programmer learning to reprogram itself to become better autonomously.
Okay, wow. Where does that idea come from?
It draws on theoretical concepts like Gödel machines, these hypothetical self-improving systems, and mixes them with evolutionary principles, adaptation over generations.
And have they tested it? Does it work?
They're benchmarking it on tough tasks, like fixing bugs in code, complex multilingual reasoning.
Yeah, and the results?
Reports say it's doubling success rates on those tasks compared to standard methods.
So it's not just getting better because of more data, it's fundamentally changing itself to perform better.
Without humans needing to step in for retraining, yeah. That's the key potential leap here towards autonomous, continuously improving AI.
Agents that adapt, self-optimize,
Yeah.
that could really change the game.
It suggests a future where AI improvement could accelerate dramatically, potentially beyond our ability to easily predict or manage.
That definitely gives you pause. The idea of AI improving itself, what does that mean for the speed of AI development going forward?
It hints at an exponential curve, potentially.
So looking back at the week, quite a range, wasn't it?
Absolutely. From acing exams and personalizing emails,
Building national AI infrastructure, pushing for open data, thinking about security.
tackling language barriers, facing antitrust scrutiny, and even researching self-improving code.
It just shows how fast AI is moving and how many different areas it's touching all at once globally.
The pace is really something.
So thinking about all these rapid advancements, AI passing incredibly hard tests, maybe writing your email soon, potentially even improving its own code, what aspect of this evolution do you find the most surprising, or maybe the most challenging to get ready for?
Lots to chew on there.
Indeed. Well, that wraps up our look at the key AI news for the week, ending June 8th, 2025, here on AI Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in. Our next episode focusing on AI technology trends will be out on Wednesday evening.
See you then.